Hello everyone, this is my 10th video and I'm going to review the build process and give an overview about the M2 and M3 Bradleys, because first of all there's a M2 starter set now, and second of all they are in the normal American starter, so you get a lot of them as you see here. This is one mech platoon starter and two American starters, all the Bradleys that are in there. So let's take a look at how they build up first. So this is the Bradley model. It's easy to magnetize. 5 by 1 millimeter magnets are fine to magnetize this. It fits quite well. It does fit very well. So probably push fit would be enough with the pack that is supplied with them, but I magnetized them anyway. A few things I have to say about the kit. First of all, there is this launcher for the Tau-2 missile. On some of them, the detail on the front, there's a very, very faint plate covering the missile, essentially. The detail was very soft on some of them, mainly from the American starter and not the Bradley mech platoon starter. I think that some of the molds are getting old, and I think they already replaced them, but some detail is very, very shallow, so I opted to carve it flat and just have it look like this. I think it doesn't make a big difference, but it's a thing to keep in mind. There is a detail. If you cut the flash away, keep in mind that do not cut the detail away, because it just looks on some models like an unevenness from the molding. It's not, it's just shallow detail. The second thing, there's this front plate here. If you cut it out of the sprue, it will most certainly break at this point. So it wraps around the main gun and the MG port. The MG is fixed to the turret, so that's not an issue. But it will break, which is kinda good, because if it breaks, you have two parts and you can slot them in very easy. If it stays one part, you have to fiddle it in. That's a little bit wonky, and then it will maybe break. So just, if it snaps, it's better. Weird to say, but it is what it is. So I built one HQ and 3 platoons. For the mech platoons, I got the Marine starter and the Bradley starter. So I got way more infantry than I could ever need, and I thought, why not go the full 3 platoons. So I need 12 then. So I built 12, and I opted to build the M2A2 variant. There is a small difference. So basically this is the M3 variant, the M2A2 variant. If you want the M2 variant, just leave this upper plate off. This plate will be replaced with this plate. It goes on here like this, and the side skirts are exchanged with those, both sides. This is how they look, and this bottom part is also then missing on the M2. What's the difference between the M2 and M3? None. So if you build the infantry carrier, you also get the M3 variant. So if you get the M2, it's an M3, and if you build the M2A2, it's an M3A2 as well. There's no difference in the model. The only difference is transport capacity. in real life, and this shows in the game as well. So I have 4 of them left, and I decided to use them as scout sections. And to differentiate them, the scout sections have the missile pod up, so I can see where my missile carriers are. There's one thing I want to show. The missile pod is empty. So if you turn the model around or look at an angle, which is on the tabletop not relevant, but in general, you will look inside the missile pod. So it's just an open piece of plastic, which is fine, but just mention it. Gameplay-wise, where is it here? So mech platoon, we get the HQ, that's 1 point, 2 points, and you can upgrade it to 3 points for the M2A2, which is nice. Difference is armor value. The Bradley normal one has 3 armor and 2 side. A2 has 5 armor and 4 side. And the A2 has oblique armor, which gives you heat protection of 13 on the sides and rear and front, which is nice. One thing you have to keep in mind, if you upgrade your Bradleys and you get the mission where you cannot deploy units with armor 4 or more except 1, this is a problem. So if you can steer around this issue by taking choosing a different style of play, like the style of plays you choose for the mission plan, battle plans, attack, maneuver, and defend. I think the mission only is in the defend tree, so never choose defend if you are using the armored versions of those Bradleys. Yeah, so the mech platoon has 4 stands of Saw with Laws and 3 dragons. Dragons can be upgraded to Dragon 2s, which is not on this card, sadly. 15 points. I think it's cheaper now with dynamic points. I would double check this. You get 18 stands of Saw teams in the Marine box. They are the same models, so I have enough for 3 platoons. And then there's the scout section. M3, same model, just has no transport capacity, but has scout and spearhead. That's everything I have to say about this. Nice model, good quality. Some things you have to keep in mind. Have a nice day. Bye.